Welcome everyone, Fausto Carnevale from ESENtaxa. Today we are going to discuss a way to save money, to save taxes on the property. Before giving this important advice today, I just wanted to quickly remind you a tax in Italy called Tari. Basically, when you live in a house, or let's to be more generic, when you own a house, you need to pay a service of waste to get your waste. So what is the tariff? It's a tax based on square meters, and in this special taxes is calculated based on the square meter and the people who live in the house. So let's say this is the website in Italy where you can calculate it. So I just put some information like, let's say I have a domestic house, basically a house where I live with my family. 4 people, 100 square meter, you pay roughly 421 euro per year. And this is a tax that you have to consider when you live in Italy. For all of you who are already more familiar with the Italian speaking, as I have already gave you some words, but I'm sure that if you want to live in Italy, you are already studying something. I advise you to read this legge, which means law, December 2013, number 137. You can easily download it via internet and you can translate it just to have more introduction of this tax. But what I wanted to show you today is a specific cases where you don't pay taxes, where you don't pay this tax. So basically, first of all, some municipalities provide a discount if you recycle organic, make use of specific container, etc., etc. So when you are moving in a city, first off, try to ask to the commune, go yourself, use Google, as all of you know how to find information on Google, and try to understand if there are some discounts, if you can save at the beginning some money. If you cannot find anything, don't worry, because okay, you know that you have to pay this tax. But the important thing is, if you live in a big city, I remember once there was a video of a city, I think was in Rome, where basically there were a lot of waste in the street. And I know I live in Brussels, it's almost the same. Sometimes you feel that the service provided is not very, but it's not only an Italian problem. I am saying I'm living in Brussels, and sometimes it's the same, even worse. But anyway, have a look here for a second at the red part. In the event that the municipality has not taken care of the waste collection service for a certain period, the user is entitled for a discount of up to 80%. Even in the event that significant violations are committed by the municipality in the performance of the service, both of the general and municipality legislation, the taxpayer is entitled to a reduction of up to 80% of the tax. So basically, what does it mean? If you can prove by pictures, by, I don't know, a certain disadvantage, like I remember I was last week in a sea here in Belgium, in Blankenberg, and there was a lot of like rubbish in the streets, and those birds all trying to go and hit the rubbish. It was disgusting, and even the noise was so loud for the population. Imagine that you, like I was saying in Rome once, like an entire family of and I don't know exactly how to say in English this kind of animal, like pigs. I'm saying pigs, and they were on the streets like a big family, and they were looking for food. Why? Because the organic wasn't very well handled. They didn't take the organic from the street. For crying out loud. So we know what we're talking about. There are some cities in Italy which the situation is good, very good. One case is the Trento, the Trentino Alto Adige region. Bigger city, the situation unfortunately is worse. But what you can do, if you can prove it, to some picture, request a ASL certificate. Just mark this word ASL, and basically is a certificate that this company provides. Basically, the ASL is the company who certify the hygienic, let's say, that all the hygienic rules are followed. Also, if you have to open a bar, you have to have a certificate of ASL. Why? Because you can't like have rats. Sorry for this word, but you can't have rats in your kitchen. I mean, with this direct example, you may understand what I'm saying, I guess. I hope. So what I'm saying is, if you can prove some disadvantage, if you know something wasn't well handled, well, that's the case when you have to find a good accountant or a good lawyer, do this certificate, and you can save up to 80% on your study. Of course, I'm not saying that it's easy, but for all of you that are moving in a big city, I know that one of the most wanted city in Italy is Rome. I know that there you can do something sometimes. So before leaving you today, I just invite you to subscribe to the channel if you like this video. And also, if you are interested, if you have a particular topic, if you have a particular problem or you need certain information before moving to Italy, the best way we can support you is by giving you a consultant. And after all, we can decide if we can work together or not, if we can support you more or not. But anyway, when you have some doubts, when you want to move in Italy, it's a question here of saving time and money. Sometimes it's save time, which is more than save money, as you know. So do not hesitate to contact us, and until next time, Fausto Carnevale, enjoy your staying in Italy.